Welcome to my little corner in the internet. I'm Nadine. I'm traveling with my dog Marjorie, and I welcome you wholeheartedly to Everyday Alchemy, where I walk the 12-week path of Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way. Journey with me through the mess and magic of life itself. This is week 2, recovering a sense of identity. We have another short update. It's already the first day of week 3, so I didn't do my video on week 2 yesterday, and I also didn't do the preparation for week 3 yesterday, which I should have done because it was Sunday, and I always start on Sundays. However, I have a brief 5 minutes to recap what week 2 was like. And week 2 was about recovering a sense of identity. So it was about finding out who are the toxic people in your life and who are the crazymakers that always disregard your sort of needs in favor of something dramatic and tragic that comes up in their lives. It's about healthy skepticism, and it's about paying attention and awareness and mindfulness. So I did the majority of that last Sunday, and then pretty much the week went by and I didn't do anything in between. I did do my morning pages all days of the week except for once when I really had bad period cramps and I couldn't even get out of bed. But I did forget my affirmations almost every day, basically every day, except for once. I just realized now that I forgot them today as well. I need to put them somewhere where I can actually see them, because I was convinced that if I have them in my artist's course diary that I will just read them whenever I'm done with the morning pages, but it turns out I don't. So I need a new space for that. But I did my artist state and I really enjoyed that. I came to the realization that I want to continue the artist state even if the course is done. Like when the course is done in 10 weeks time, I want to continue doing an artist state once a week, because I really enjoyed doing that. Like I just sat down and followed a pebble around and then drew whatever came to mind in the colors I wanted, and I really enjoyed that too. So I feel like the artist state gives me such a freedom to just explore what it feels like to be creative without any attachments, such as clients' wishes, or if it is like a monetary gain from it, or if it's beautiful or not. And then with that pressure removed, it sort of really feels fluid and organic, and it really sparks me with joy seeing the result and having so much fun doing it. And just, it's hard setting aside 2 hours per week just for myself with no distractions, but I feel like the 2 times I already did it, I enjoyed it enormously. So it could be like this another year project that I could do. I do a project every year. Last year was the podcast, so why not start this in this year, right? We're almost in April. We are in April, so it would be a late start, but nonetheless I feel like the artist state really sparks joy. That basically was week 2. It also revolves around where your time goes, but I'm quite happy with where my time goes, so didn't go into that deeper. But yeah, I'm already in week 3, so stay tuned.
Hi there, this is Editing Me, and I just realized that in my 5-minute recap, I really left out a very important part of this week, which is to realize Poisonous Playmates. She defines that as us as recovering artists, sort of taking on responsibilities for others rather than ourselves, and us thinking that doing that, like not saying no, for example, makes us good people. When most of the times, if we say yes to something that we actually wanted to say no, we either resent ourselves or resent the other person. So in both cases, it is really a huge impact that it has on our recovery, and realizing that and just non-judgmentally observing how we interact with others and how we interact in this world makes us aware of where those poisonous playmates are and where it would be more wise to choose ourselves rather than others. So in essence, I wanted to emphasize that because I really didn't talk about this much in the recap video I did. And what I also didn't mention was, quote, Julia Cameron on that. So she says, the quality of life is in proportion always to the capacity of delight. And the capacity for delight is the gift of paying attention. And to me, it resonated because I have the tendencies of being very serious, very deep thinking, and neglecting just being ridiculous and lighthearted and effortless and laughing a lot. And in her putting the emphasis that attention doesn't always look like self-work, self-development, and thinking deeply, but it can also look like just being aware of light-footed through the world and tread lightly and enjoy observing what delights there are. And that was, I think, a very important thing for me during that week, reflecting back on it. And I wanted to take a minute to put this in. I know it's not the best quality, but it is important. So, bye from future editing me.
So, stay tuned.